Welcome on into DMS Adventures Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Dragon of Icespire Peak adventure that we started officially last week, and we are continuing on today. Left off with a cliffhanger, and we will see what comes of that. But before we do, just a little bit of housekeeping. We've got, of course, right here on Mondays, we have our Dragon of Icespire Peak. This Thursday, it is my hope that we will be back at our Video Game Thursday. I'm missing some Valheim here. Then on Friday, we have Eberron, which just kicked off last week as well. So join us for that, as it is a post-apocalyptic type campaign. Totally different than anything else we've done on this channel. Hello, Dylan. Did you just see what got posted? Yeah, he did. All right. I swear this cat knows when Twitch tells him. It doesn't even have a light connected, but I'm pretty sure that there's a subliminal way. Thank you. Yes. And then, of course, on Saturday, we have our Strict 7 College of Chaos adventure. So hopefully you will join us for some of those. All right. The boys have their treats, and the puppy has her puppy bacon. She is super excited. All right. Since Uncle Ragnarok couldn't do it, you had to take it for him, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, with that, I'm not sure why my background is not... That's weird. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and transition. There we go. All right. Huh. Apparently when I transitioned, my background shut up. That's weird. Okay. So, with that, Dragon of Icespire Peak, our adventure that we are here for, as there is a dragon on Icespire Peak. Go figure, right? I mean, really, who would have thunk? Okay. So with that, let's see here. We have with us our players for this campaign. A few pictures that you haven't seen before, but we'll meet today. But first and foremost, we have Hested, played by Andrew.
Evening.
We've got Omu, played by Steve.
Hello.
We've got Zoran, played by Craig.
Hey, everyone.
We've got Sleek McEmerald, played by Cooper.
Hello there.
We've got Rohis, played by Torque.
No.
We have Oren, played by Ragnarok, that will be joining us later. And we have Opes Warden, played by Bob.
You bet.
Okay. Now, our adventuring party, having gotten together, for the most part, within Phandalin, before we get back to where everything has been, let's go ahead and take care of a little bit of other business, as it seems there's a few that have not been part of the group yet. So we will figure out where those people come in here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and transition over. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. So we find ourselves near the city of Phandalin. Now, just outside of the city is wide countryside, as most of you are quite aware. There's all kinds of things that go on, but the one that is most apparent is the fact that there has been reports and sightings, in fact, of a new occupant within the surrounding area. And that occupant has taken a liking to the farm animals and even some of the people from around Phandalin. And it is in those woods just outside of the city here that we find ourselves. Why is Hested on there? There we go. We actually find ourselves in the forest just north of Phandalin. And let's see here. Upswarden and Sleek, I need perception checks, please.
Okay. Perception?
Yes, please.
Can't complain.
Huh. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. You guys did pretty perceptive right there. As the two of you, separately, mind you, are within this forest, just about on the edge here. You have been kind of traveling through and making your way around, hunting as needed for food and the like, when both of you, on your own, you hear what sounds like a strong flapping sound. And, I mean, we're talking strong flapping sound. The sound of quite large creature. And it's a little upsetting. You look up and you both see that there is a large shadow looming over the tree line. Before it seems to fly off north of you. It seems that you have spotted this large white dragon flying over top of you. As you see all of the birds scatter from around you, all of these small animals just almost disappear and hide as you look up, and it's a good thing you weren't out in the plains. You might have become food for that dragon. But it seems that he is gone away for a little bit. But that was one hell of a sighting. And it is with that you look around, evaluating your surroundings and the lack of noise coming from everything around you, and you see one another standing there, looking up at the sky, looking around, looking back up, looking around. Sleek, what does Opus Warden see when he looks over at you?
Well, Sweet looks like a dragonborn, but a bit different. Want more greener than a green dragon. More like an emerald color look. And on the back of him, he has a great axe. On his back, he has pants. Don't worry, he has pants.
Don't worry, he has pants. That's a very important distinguishation on Mondays. I appreciate
Kinda
that.
like, yeah, he kind of have blue pants on him.
Okay.
He's more focused on looking up. What type of dragon was that?
you did catch that it was a white dragon.
Hmm.
You did catch that. It was white.
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 Hmm.
Actually, give me a... Being a Dragonborn, give me a history check, please. As you guys hear the sounds start to come back of the animals around you. As they seem
I'm
to...
great at history.
You're great at history. Let's see. Yep, you are great at history. It was a dragon. It was a white dragon. No idea how old. Based on the size, you're not quite sure if it was a young dragon, an adult dragon. You know, I don't know. Maybe. You're not quite sure. But it was a dragon.
It was.
And
the people in my village tell me dragons usually are big. I didn't know it could be that big.
Okay. So, Oops, Warden, what does Sleek see when he looks over at you?
Well, he sees a 7'8" Fearbulg, if he's familiar. He does have that blue skin. You don't necessarily see those markings. With that kind of reddish hair.
Okay.
And he's carrying a hammer.
Okay.
And it's a big fella.
All right.
You are a big fella.
So the two of you being just right about there on the map, you both had heard that there was a rumor of a large creature had moved into the area. This is the first time that you have personally seen it. And actually, you were both headed towards Phandalin as you were told that that town was in this creature's path. And so there had been a lot of reinforcements being made within the city and a lot of job opportunities because of that. So you head towards, or what do you do when the two of you see each other and you kind of standing there a little bit in shock? What do you do?
Is that the white dragon people have been talking about being scared of around this parts?
I suppose so.
Well, I'm trying to figure out something, but taking care of this creature would probably be more beneficial for everyone else.
Suppose we can help.
Do you want to help?
I don't have anything better to do.
Well, I guess we'll go hunting dragons now. Nice to meet you. Next week.
Boozoo. Name's Oaks Warden.
Nice to meet you, S. Warden.
Oh.
Say, do you know where to find a town? There's supposed to be a town around here named Vanduin, I think.
I think we're on the road to it.
Alright, let's find it first.
So you guys both head towards Phandalin, and it is a very small town, but I mean, there's still a lot of people, a lot of things going on within town. You see there's a lot of ambiance. There's people milling around town. There's all kinds of just like kids playing in the streets. There's people headed over to go shopping at Barthen's Provisions. There's just a little bit of everything going on within this small town. And as you guys come into town and you start looking around, don't go punch the tavern keeper. That's not nice. Petrick says you should go punch the tavern keeper. You see that there is speaking of taverns, there is a local tavern known as the Stonehill Inn that you actually see is pretty close, and you instinctually go in to have a drink at the tavern, knowing that usually means the hubbub of town. Usually that's where everybody that has the information tends to be, is within the tavern. You head there. And with that, hold on 1 second, let me get... Alright, let's get you guys over there. So you step into this... Why is that token on the board again? Why? I don't know why, Andrew. It likes to have you on all of the pages, apparently.
I'm everywhere.
Apparently, everywhere and nowhere, all at the same time. So you step into this tavern, and it is very much your standard small town tavern. There's, the fireplace. There's a few people milling around, not many. It's pretty early in the day. But there's always going to be those few that are here. But you do see a bartender here within the tavern. Please don't go punch him. Hang on.
Why?
Why? Because that's not nice? Or why should you punch him? What is the question here?
Both.
You shouldn't punch him because that's not nice. But also, because it is the really best tavern that's in here. So you probably shouldn't punch the guy who runs the tavern and inn. Just saying. Alright. I sent it on Discord, Bob. Okay. So you step into this tavern, and it's a modest 2-story kind of roadhouse type inn. The proprietor you see behind the bar is a kind of on the short side human man. As he kind of he sees you enter into the tavern. Yeah, because it is early and there's not a whole lot of people in here.
Oi, welcome. Welcome to Stonehill Inn.
Hello to you. This is a lively place.
The barkeep will look around at the time of day and the lack of people around, kind of give you an eyebrow. Yeah. Yes, friend, it is. Sorry, I'm a little on edge right now. We got a little situation. But what can I get you?
Well, how much for a drink as he put out all of his gold houses on the table? How much will a drink cost for all these?
Holy smoke, son. You don't bring that kind of coin out for something like this. Put that away, put that away. Good lord. First time in a tavern or what? Gosh. Prague will be 1 copper. Swill will be 2. Wine will be 5. But I tell you, you can have all the drinks you want for free if you listen to a little request from me. Just for today, of course. Assuming you make it back.
Okay, what's the request?
You there, you too. You're being too quiet. You're up to no good, I bet. Let me give you something to do. Drinks are on me when you get back. Points at Ops.
Okay.
Look,
What do you need?
I had a bouncer in here. He was great security. But I had to send him along for reasons. Anyway, he went with a group. They headed out, go checking out a dwarven expedition. There's a dragon flying around trying to get everybody back into town. But not an hour after they left, someone came running in here all bloodied, saying they saw an orc pack coming from that direction, headed out that way. I'm worried about that ex-employee of mine. If you head out that way, make sure he's okay. When you come back, drinks are on the house for the day.
No, thank you. I'm not very thirsty.
Well, not for the drinks, so we help the people instead.
Oh, who are we looking for?
I think he said bouncer. I don't know why he needed a bouncer. To bounce things?
He's an ex-bouncer. Adventurers these days. His name's Umo. You'll know him when you see him. He's a turtle.
Umo.
Uma. I think I can remember that. Where this dwarven excavation or whatever is again?
Yeah, come here. And he pulls out a bar napkin and writes out some land directions. Hands it to you.
Oh yes, I definitely understand this. I gave it to OP. Do you understand this?
Is it written in common?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're good.
I
We made that we bounce it back.
Under the words, mouthing them.
Oh, good lord. It's 15 miles southwest.
I gotcha.
Oh boy. And just starts polishing a cup.
Well, we can do this, don't you know?
Yeah, I think we got this.
All right. So with that, following his directions, you know what? Actually, based on those directions, both of you please give me a survival check.
I knew that was supposed to happen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank goodness.
Come on, Coop. Oh, hey, it's a double digit.
Oh, man, there you go.
It's a double digit.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be. It could be. All right. You guys are able to follow those directions, and you head off to the dwarven excavation site. Now, while you're traveling, we are going to go ahead and it will take a couple of a little bit of time for you to get there. As we flash forward to that having been going on while the dwarven excavation stuff was going on, so that you'll get there in time. But we circle back to our adventuring party, having just completed exploring the dwarven excavation site, and having done a short rest so that the two dwarfs that are the two that you came to warn about the dragon could get their stuff together before heading back into town. At the end of that, I believe you heard some sounds.
Does anyone know what they're saying? I didn't understand a word of it.
Norbeth, do you expecting any visitors today?
No? I wasn't expecting you guys either.
spread out and take cover. I'm gonna run over here and actually creep out into this building if I can, and hide. Pull my longbow out, knock an arrow, and hide.
It's not the dragon or his friends.
I think I may also go into stealth mode and probably move to about here.
Those of you that are sneaking out,
You will try to hide terribly.
Just not very good at it, I see.
Rohis, you did great. Just great.
Can't help it, all the dust from that cave. I'm sneezing like crazy.
10 might get me hidden. Depends on what they are.
all right. So I got something from. All right. All right. Anybody else doing anything else?
I am hunched over the fire. Turkey leg is gone, so I got a hand.
Okay.
Just remember, stealth. Umo, get ready. Something's coming.
What?
Get ready.
Where are we going?
Just stay by Rohis. And have your weapon handy.
Okay.
All right. So as this chanting echoes kind of through the canyon here, gets louder. Orthok Mall. Orthok Mall. Orthok Mall. Gromash! You all see just a cloud of dust kind of kick in as the gate is pushed open, and a bunch of creatures that you are pretty familiar with, they're pretty common in the area. You see, and based on the guttural language, kind of have an idea. Several orcs just charge in here, and a couple of them, surprised that you all are here, immediately take up weapons and kind of charge towards you. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative. As you see, some creatures pop up.
They got that close to us?
Yep.
Yeah, you notice that these guys, once they kick down the door, charged in with a ferocity. It's strange because they look like they exerted twice the amount of movement that you're used to seeing with these, with creatures of the size. They just look very upset. So yeah. As that happens, kind of flowing back in time here a little bit. Ops and Sleek, as you had been given notice about an hour after this other party took off, took you a little bit of time to get here, but as you're approaching this location, you actually see half an orc pack rush into this area. You might not necessarily have noticed them, but because they were making so much noise, it was easy to identify these orcs just rushing in here. You know that this looks like the location that was described to you, where Umo, the inbouncer, was. You all can move up to about here if you'd like, and also roll initiative for me, please.
As we start initiative, we are actually getting raided. Welcome on in, Raiders, as we are here for our Dragon of Icespire Peak. Thank you so much, L2 and the party of Raiders. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, they are rolling initiative as our band of adventurers just finished exploring the Dwarven excavation site and were preparing to leave when they got ambushed by some orcs. But don't worry, there are reinforcements coming. behind the orcs as they're right there. So, thank you. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you have not already, please give us a follow. I am DMS, Dungeon Master Susan, along with my co-DM for the evening, Cause. And welcome on into our D&D session. Okay. So, let's see here. It looks like, Oops, Warden needs to roll initiative still. Oh, nope, he just didn't do the token. Got it. I got it. Oops. Alright.
I once clicked on my token. I'm not sure why that did that.
I don't know, but I got it. There you go. Alright, Cause, it is all yours, buddy.
Alright, everybody sorted. Hested, you're up.
They seem to have noticed me as they ran by where I was hiding.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of them actually glanced past you, but it looks like the ones that were in the front traveled as far as they could and went to go handle the threat past you. But yeah, you got some glances.
Okay, so they knew I'm there, so I don't have an advantage. So like Ested, as he sees just the horde of them coming through, he sort of like his back goes to the wall and he takes a deep breath to steady himself, and then he's gonna pop out because he's worried about Orion. What kind of armor are they wearing? Is it leather? Is it chain? What does it look like?
They are bound with a leather type. It looks a little piecemeal, but every one of them's got something like that.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna pop out from this corner and he's gonna take a shot at this one, just normal. He's not gonna use sharpshooter because I don't want to miss. So
That sounds like a logical reason.
take that and a 19.
It's
And I will also mark him with favorite foe. And so I will do damage and then a d4 on top of that. So that 11 piercing and
Nice.
another 3. 14 piercing to that one. To blue.
okay. Yeah, actually, this one goes down right
Nice.
there on that first shot. Yeah.
And I will draw a short sword. No, he won't. He will just he's just going to move out to here using this corner as cover as best he can. I just want to get next to Orion. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Orion.
So that is... He's...
Typing.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
that's
he's not in the
Probably-
voice chats yet, so...
Ace is red orc with frostbite.
Okay.
All right. And fail.
Oh,
So you see his hand gripping his weapon takes gets a little bit of frost on it, but you know that the effect that you were actually looking for to make his attacks ineffective struck through. Anything else?
Heston says, "Get behind me."
Disadvantage on next attack roll. Okay, cool. All right. Intern. Okay, and Umo, you're up.
I see blue go down and red get attacked, and you hear the familiar "Umo battle," and he charges forward after red.
That
Swing and
will
miss.
not hit.
Ah, he's all frothy in the mouth, but that's all he's got.
Anything for bonus action?
Nope. Just look there and look scary.
All right. So let's see. Do they have advantage on saves? No, I'm just rolling twice so that I don't have to answer that question in chat. Alright. It is their turn. Okay. So the one that's damaged is going to swing at Rohis with a great axe that it pulls out. This is a disadvantage. So 14 to Rohis.
Your great axe is no match for my armor.
Okay. Zoran, you can see that this one next to you, Orange, pulls out a javelin and tries to stick you. 18 hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 3 piercing. Let's see. Hested, you see Green. He's gonna charge up. Well, he's gonna run up here and let's see. Okay, attack Hested. He's gonna try and pull out a great axe here and take a swing at you.
Ooh, oh no!
Oh,
Oh
boy.
no! I could be dead.
You're lucky that this great axe looks in such bad state of repair that it looks like it can't crit. Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah. So swings with a lot of might at you there. Let's see. Pulls out. Rohis, you notice also the one that swung at you also had a great axe that looked pretty shabby. Let's see. The rest of these guys come in here. Rohis, this is going to be a javelin to you. 9 doesn't hit you.
Dodge.
This one's going to come in here. Javelin to Umo. And does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And White's gonna come down here. And throw one at Rohis. Okay.
Closer, but just misses.
Yeah. For those of you that are outside the gate, it looks like the same force that drove these orcs just charged recklessly in has also prevented them from noticing your approach. And that's them. Rohis, you're up.
Right, I will draw my one of my rapiers and go after Red.
Yeah, hits.
Bonus action, I will draw my other rapier and again.
Okay, yeah. This one gets wrecked twice here. Just barely up. Looking bloodied. Anything else you want to do?
You dwarves, take cover and make yourself handy. We are under attack. And that's true.
Alright. Alright, Ops.
Okay, do I even know what's going on here? I'm
So, you know that a orc pack was sighted heading towards the direction of this location that the ex-bouncer was sent.
right.
And you did see the tail end of this group rush in here, so probably about 3 or 4, but you heard a lot of voices echoing through the canyon. A lot more than you actually saw. You heard about, 6 to 8 chanting voices. Just
Okay.
rush in here.
Well, I'll move in here. Do I see these orcs? Is it dark or light or dim light or?
There's enough light for you to see here. It's a walled space, but there's no ceiling above you right now. It's the open sky. These walls are ruins, so a lot of them are crumbling in certain places. You can go through them where it's not solid black, and you can definitely see through them and over them in some cases. So you have pretty good visibility unless you're trying to go through 2 walls. And you have enough movement to get up to White if you need.
To wide if I want to.
If you want to.
I'm big, but I'm not really a melee guy.
Yeah.
I'll move up to there and attack.
Okay, 9 is gonna miss. Anything else, or any pubs or anything like that?
Any what?
Any of the Ashy Advantage or the
Oh,
Perspiration?
are we doing that in this one? I didn't know that was a thing we were.
I think we are, Susan.
Yeah, that's a thing, I think.
I think we're doing that here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's only
Friday.
Friday.
It's only Friday
Friday.
that doesn't do it.
Okay, well, I haven't bought any,
The,
so I can't
the
do any.
apocalypse took away them on Fridays.
Okay, well, any bonus actions or anything else you want to do, Ops?
No, I don't really have a bonus action applies.
Gotcha. Well, something tells me you're going to fix that at some point. But
I mean,
in the meantime, Sleek, you saw the same thing Ops did. You, regardless of your movement, you can get up into melee if you need to. What are you doing?
Yeah, I saw Warden just go up there. Do I see him try to attack? He go when he tried to shoot.
Yeah, you absolutely did. You saw him check a school.
Well, I'll go right next to him. I'll see why. Oh, so these are orcs. First time I meet you. Nice to meet you, and goodbye. Always try to say goodbye. The first things first, bonus action phase, cause why not?
Okay.
And main action is to attack.
Oh, jeez. You're very mad. That'll hit. Yeah. Well, this guy is very surprised and wide open from the back. Yeah, bloodied on it, barely standing after that attack.
And that'll be it. That's my movement, action, bonus action.
Okay. Zoran.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on myself and make my red eyes seem much brighter and slightly flamey. And I'm just gonna move out here, spread out my wings, and intimidate this guy into standing down. Stand down or die.
Okay, give me, was it an intimidation?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounded like intimidation. So, yeah, you use your eye effect to try and stare him into submission. Go ahead and roll me a check for that.
Oh, God.
So, Zoran, I'm going to need you to change your dice color because we can't actually see numbers on them. I didn't realize you had it where you could actually see the dice. So,
I got a 1.
you did get a 1. Yeah.
It doesn't want to show the number.
It just doesn't want to show the number. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Your dice are very ashamed of that roll, apparently.
My dice are typical of my rolling.
True.
All right. Well, Zoran, you know that you were successful because not only does this orc not, stand down, but looks at you, yells, gets a little bit of saliva like on your cheek, and is really locked into you now.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. The growl was a little noisy.
You know that this orc is really focused on you now.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Hested.
Yeah, Hested is like stuck up against this guy, so he just reaches back, draws a short sword, and attacks. And I can't draw 2 of them. I can only draw 1.
I'm pretty lenient on weapon switching.
Oh, all right. So his bow clatters to the ground, and he pops both of his swords, and will attack. Here's the first one.
Don't tell the AL overlords.
9 will miss. That's on his first attack. Second attack.
Yeah, that one's gonna miss. And
Bonus attack hits.
that one's gonna hit.
It's not going to do his dex bonus, but I will add the d4 to that one from the other thing. So, total of 9.
Okay, so 60 damage roll. 4 is your favorite foe, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You see that. Oh, yeah, this guy took a wallet there, and bloodied.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Orion, you're up. Based on the harp icon, you may have a inspiration or something from last session. I don't really know what that is.
It was bardic inspiration, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, it would have been gone by now because you guys just took that short rest.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't think Orion is climbing either, so.
No. No, he's being that person who plays in 2 campaigns at the very same time right now.
Yes.
Oh, get it.
Okay.
Go
Incoming to
Chromatic
green. Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
Holy
Ooh.
moly!
Wow.
Yeah. Hested goes in with a short sword, and you finish this up. And this orc, from the force of the blast, flies over here and kind of crumples into this rubble-strewn well, and is just absolutely obliterated. Anything else? Say that like that was impressive.
Dang indeed.
All right, Umo, you're up.
Okay, you see me screaming, maul in hand. I'm going after Red, and a snot-covered grate just flies out of my nostril and smacks Red in the face as I'm swinging at him.
That'll miss.
Oh,
Perfect for you. I gave you my power.
oh, thank you. That's a D10, right?
Yep. God damn it.
Clearly the greatest of the warriors.
So you hear encouragement being shouted by an unknown ally, but who is this? And the extra accuracy that you might have got from the shout of encouragement, your attention's a little diverted by who the heck said that, and you're gonna swing wide here. Anything else?
Nope. Just stand there.
All right. Okay, these guys line up. Let's see. First things first, this one that's bloodied here is gonna take a swing at call it. This is red. Right, this is going to Rohis. Blow out that rusted great axe. Ooh, that's gonna hit. Maybe. I don't know you.
Definitely hits, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's gonna be that 9 slashing, and then orange Zoran. You notice is kind of locked on you. Moves around a bit, kind of circles, and goes to hit you with a javelin. Okay, I think you're safe there. Let's see. Purple really can't see Hested or Orion, but it's gonna rush up and attack Umo. Pulling out that rusty great axe. Is that hit? Yep, it is.
Ugh. Oh no, Umo! Umo!
And I go to sleep.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yellow comes up. Let's see. Does Yellow notice y'all behind him? Probably.
Does he hear the attack and say goodbye?
No, he doesn't do that. But he definitely does hear that. Moves around, comes over here, and is going to attack one of y'all. This will be at Ops. And pulls out a rusty great axe. Does 20 hit?
Yeah.
All right. They're giving as good as they get, but that's all they can do. Rohis.
Did White attack?
White attack. White did not attack. Thank you. Good catch. I will probably do that a lot. White's gonna turn around at you, there, Sleek, and pull out a rusty great axe. Probably miss.
14. That hits.
Did you reckless?
No, I don't have reckless yet. Not yet.
Okay. So I'm rolling both numbers just in case, but it's not actually at advantage. So you rolled an 11.
Oh, okay, that miss.
Okay, cool. All right, Rohis, you're up.
Oh man, that hurt. Take this, you scoundrel, and I will hit red. 2.
That's just missing.
I puppet.
Then it just hits.
We'll use a puppet for sure.
Oh, it absolutely hits. All right, so let's see. That was at red. Okay, yeah. On your second bit of concentration there, this guy gets slashed up and falls to the ground.
All right. Let's see. Bonus action. I'm going to second wind, I think, and get a little health back.
Okay. Any movement?
Nope, I'm probably good right here, I think. I'm going to fill that doorway to really keep him from getting to the dwarves.
Okay. You know that Umo is no longer blocking that doorway, so.
Yeah, then in that case, yeah, I'll step forward.
Okay. I mean, Umo is there, but on the ground. Ops, you're up.
I don't know how to play this guy, guys.
You're fine.
Welcome to level 1, where everybody has to learn their character.
Right.
hmm
They're pretty cruddy at first level.
That's why we're trying to finish this one, so you guys can be at level 2, where you're just
Right.
a little less crummy. And by the way, while I have the moment, everyone has a pupspiration from Team Quinville.
Sweet.
Awesomeness. Thank you.
Pup says, y'all are rolling really terrible. Here, have some inspiration.
Yeah. First, I'm gonna heal myself a smidge. I'll go down next turn if I get hit. And I guess I'll attack this yellow guy. No, this other guy's hurt though, but I can't get.
You can shoot ranged attacks over Sleek's shoulders, but you are melee threatened right now, so it'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm in melee range. Problem. Didn't want to.
If that will miss.
Okay. That's all I can do. 2 actions. I'm.
So an action and a bonus action. You can shift around if you want. No movement.
I'm not gonna. I mean, not without taking options.
Alright.
I'm not doing it.
Couldn't sell them on it. All right. Sleek, go ahead.
I've taught him well.
Alright. Well, I
Level
noticed
1.
that Warren got hurt by Yo, and that makes him really angry. And he's gonna actually try to step back a bit. So opportunity attack on Yo, if he wants.
Okay. He's got his great axe out.
That hits. Roll damage.
So 4.
So, 4 damage. And I'm trying to angle it away so not to hit. Warden, but you see him kind of head back, try to bleed, and let out a shout. And
Okay.
so 15 cone at these two, try not to hit Warden.
Okay. So if the origination point is you, is that what you were?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Guns are fun. Yeah, okay, so let's see. This is a dex save. So let's do yellow first. White. It may not matter. Is it a half damage thing?
I believe so.
9 psychic. Yeah, this one's white is absolutely going to crumple down on the ground as it gets blasted with a raging headache. And alright, I'm going to move this so I can get to the tokens. And so that one's crumples down. And let's see. First one did make it, so he's going to take half damage, so he's going to take 4. He's got a nosebleed, but he's still standing.
Well, at least one of them to stand. And you know what? Head back and just growl at him. And that began my turn.
Okay. The two of you did notice earlier the fact that there was a turtle on the far end of this room that passed out and is on the ground.
Yeah, kind of my bad. Shit. I hope he's not the one we're looking for.
Alright, so on.
Okay, seeing as how badly I failed at the intimidation, I'm gonna mutter myself, fine, I'll do it this way. And I'm literally gonna yell at this one and insult him. Yell at him, thou impertinent elf-skin contriver!
Nice.
So that's a wisdom save, I believe.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
No, he failed. He rolled a 3.
Absolutely failed. This threat gets through, but instead of yelling at you, he just kind of turns around and starts scratching his head a little bit. But yeah, absolutely. And a good damage roll for Vicious Mocker. Alright, anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Hested.
Hested shouts, Norbus Dazzlin, drag Ubo out of here! And I'm gonna use the opportunity of the distracting insult to go after purple. I'm gonna use an Ashy on this first swing. Do it at advantage. Advantage. It's alright.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice. And I will add the d4 to that. So 2d6. Well, first let me roll the damage. If it will roll it for me. Please roll it for me. There it is. So 14 on that one. I guess I don't need the
Plus
extra
2d4.
yeah. Although I probably don't need it. Or when do I actually decide to roll it? When I hit. So I would have rolled it. 5 more. So yeah, total of a lot. 19 on this first one.
Okay, yeah, you see this one go from looking to be the most energetic of the bunch to just absolutely getting messed up here as you stab him through the shoulder.
I just drive the sword through him and shove him out of the way. Just 5 feet, and I'm going to take a bonus action on this one that was distracted by the insult. So that one's just normal. No, missed. Oh, you know what? I need it to count. I'm going to puppet and try. 7. Ooh, probably not. But we'll see. 6 are up. 6 are better. No, no good. Oh well. Boop.
So, yeah. So the second hit's not going to go through, but you're definitely standing on the corpse of a guy that you just eviscerated.
Mm-hmm.
Orion, you're up. Okay. as Orion ducks between some destroyed walls to kind of get a better vantage point. Okay, that'll be this guy right here. As Orion winds up to shoot out a firebolt. It's not going to hit, but we're going to re-roll it. Alright, on second effort, Orion's able to engulf this orc into flames. So go ahead and roll damage for me. Yeah, absolutely. And you see that this guy, with that attack, looking bloodied, about half health. In turn. Alright. Umo, before you go, you see Norbus, upon hearing this shout out from one of your companions, come up here and pull out a good berry and put it in your throat. You come back to consciousness with 1 HP.
Ooh.
I save it for cases of emergency. And then he runs back.
Okay.
So, Umo, you're up, you're prone, you've got 1 HP.
Okay, so I'll stand up. My rage is gone, right? So I'm just gonna stand up and like come to and see red and take a swing. Not blindly, but like, wow.
Did you rage again?
No,
Can you
I'm out of
still-
rages. Only got 2
let's do that.
Did you use your second rage?
against the sludge thing.
That was the only combat. I think you've only used it once. Did you use it in this fight? I don't recall you doing it.
Yeah, Umo battles my rage trigger.
Oh, right.
So when
Yeah.
he screams that, that's when I rage.
Gotcha. Okay. That'll
Sorry, I
definitely
didn't say
hit.
it before.
Yeah, no, you're right. That'll definitely hit. Okay. Well, that'll definitely do it. This guy crumples to the ground as you make some headway in the fight. Anything else?
I see. Well, no, I got up half movement, so no, I'll just end it. Just like coming to, so I'm good. Enter.
On your token, you can go in and clear off the prone and all the bad things if you want. Okay.
Okay. Enter.
All right. So it is the orc's turn. There's only one. So Yellow's gonna look around and look at you, Sleek, and not liking the headache that you gave it, you're gonna try and hit you with the rusty great axe, and that 7's gonna miss you.
My cells is too powerful.
Rohis.
We're down to 1 now. I'm going to run up to here. Drop my rapiers, and my dual wielding, I can draw both of my daggers. And I'm going to throw 2 daggers at Yellow.
Yeah, the wall that he's hiding behind is not tall enough to cover his face, and that's where you're aiming. As a dagger
I'm
sticks
assuming
to his
since he
forehead.
could see me, I could see him, right? I didn't know what kind of cover he'd have, but I'm hoping.
Yeah, there's not real much cover. It's just, yeah, there's not much cover. So yeah, that sticks him in the forehead.
I will follow up with the second one.
Okay. Sleek, you watch as this orc that you just sidestepped. You look up at it, and it starts howling at you, and then a dagger just comes into its temple, and he collapses backwards.
Nice.
So the first one got him. Oh, nice.
Awesome. Well, and how do you do that? Wait, did you do that?
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that you rolled a 6 on that. I just saw the damage.
I'll just shrug. Mm.
Is he still
Yeah, it was a
alive?
cool, it was a cool moment. We'll call it.
All right, your call.
All right. Yeah. So they all perish. The last one on a technicality, but you know, a win's a win. There's going to be more instances where your new DM is going to make that mistake. But in the meantime, you all have survived a very harrowing battle. And let's see. Ops.
I'll fix it for you. He was already damaged enough. He just lost that little bit of extra blood from that last dagger, and it did him in.
That's what we call the DMS whiteout. She fixes all the problems.
The dagger technique is flawless, I tell you.
It's one thing when you take it back out that it, starts bleeding again, so it's fine.
Everyone all right? Umo, you okay?
You see Sleek and Ops, the turtle that you were told about, and the rest of you see some allies that kind of saved your bacon here at the end.
I walk back to the fire.
I'm gonna go back to check on him to make sure he's okay.
And I'm gonna pat Sleek on the shell. And
I have no shell, but thanks.
no, you don't have a. Oh no, not a shell. I can't tell what you're. Just on
He's
your
a
back.
Dragonborn.
It looks like a shield or something. I can't tell from the little drawing. It's hard to see.
That's just dragon muscle, but thanks.
Okay, and you have this for next combat.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
Nice. Wait, the total, is this the total right here? The one near the fire?
Yes.
Yeah, he's right here.
By then my ways be gone, but...
Hey, I just stopped. I just put a hand up. Who are you?
Oh, are you friends of this Bowser?
Yeah, this is Zumo. My name's Hested. Did you help us with these orcs? Thank you.
No problem. We're actually here for him. His friend from the bar was worried about him, so we came to check on him.
He's hurt.
Wow.
I'm kneeling down and I kind of look behind me and I say, "Sorry, Hester, I fell asleep. I got hit." And I see Sleek and I'm like, I freak out like, whoa! And I kind of stand up to my full height and go back around and like look behind Sleek and I'm just looking at him. And like, if I could look outside, I'd look up. I look at Sleek and say, "Can you fly or do you need feathers?"
Fly? I mean, dragons can fly, and I hope dragonborns can fly too.
Do you have wings?
Nope, not yet.
Oh. You want a ham?
Oh, ham sounds awesome. Thank you.
And I let him have a bite.
I'm the 9 hells to put my bow. I'm gonna walk back over here, pick my bow up. I'll stop when I see the ginormous Fearbog.
Your timing was impeccable, strangers. We owe you many thanks. Ms. Rohis, who are you?
Sorry, I was making. Buzu, Ope's warden.
Thank you so much for coming to our aid. I'm gonna put my stuff back together, wipe orc blood off my sword.
I'm afraid I wasn't much help.
No, you were great help. We were outnumbered.
Saw what you and your friend did to those 2 orcs in the back. You were much help, yeah.
We were back on our heels when you came in. Are you I saw a flash of light. Are you a spellcaster? Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna cast that on Umo.
Oh, thank you.
As he's doing that, I'm like, my friend, the total. Oh, yeah, good, one step ahead of me. I'm gonna go over as these guys are sort of milling about these orc bodies and see if there's any indication of, like, first of all, if they have anything of value, and if there's any indication of where they might have come from.
Give me a investigation check.
Sure. Big -1. 19.
Okay. Your keen eye from combat and the fact that so many of these guys rose past you and didn't attack you immediately, you had a chance to kind of see what they were doing in combat with a little bit more detail than some of your companions. You did see a lot of rusty weapons.
Yeah.
You know that these guys were... Boy, they look like they've had it rough. You see furs a little bit. You see pieces of equipment on them that are tattered, but that might indicate that they, been kind of living off the land and maybe wearing something to give them a little bit more warmth. That's all you can discern from this group based on what they're wearing. You don't see anything of value on them. In fact, one of the greatswords literally snapped in half.
Yeah.
Attacks.
Do I know anything about
Great
the orc tribes in this area? Like, do they look like they're from any particular tribe, or where they might have? Looks like they came down from the mountains, but do I know anything else about them, or do they have any identifying markings?
Okay. Give me a history check.
Sure. The other thing I'm awesome at. 14.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Nothing that these orcs are wearing indicates a specific tribe.
Okay.
Most of what you got along this line of thought was you're able to connect the furs to the fact that maybe, they live off the land and possibly were adapted or came from, or possibly comfortable with a colder elevation, but frankly, it could just literally be trophies of war, so
Sure.
It's tough to tell.
Yeah. All right.
Let's see. Anybody else do anything else?
I'm
just
no, unless we're gonna rest here, then oh wait, no, I can't do that yet. Never mind. I'm good.
I'm just roasting my hand.
Speaking of
orcs on the trail.
what do you bounce?
He looks over and he goes, when people are bad, I put them outside.
Oh, that type of bounce. That's interesting.
They're not bad, though, when I walk over. Sometimes the door's open, sometimes it's not. But it's in or out. No bugs.
Quick question. Who or what are these?
Readily to your eyes, these are two dwarves. The Tavern Keep didn't give you a lot of detail about this part of it, but you do recall that you were chasing a group that was trying to bring back residents of Phandalin to the town because of the dragon sightings. You don't know who they are. You can certainly talk to them, but they look. That's the information you have.
Yeah, that's the information I remember. Dwarves need to bring it back.
Okay. Yeah, with that history check, you recall that the innkeep also mentioned that, as you guys were headed out, there was an excavation going on here, and this group was sent to bring those excavators back. You can kind of connect two and two.
It's the first time I've met dwarves before. Nice to meet you. Do you want to get out of here?
guess, before any more orcs come.
Well, do we head out now? I'm still waiting for more ham. That was good.
We should head back before the dragon comes. Norbus, thanks for helping out Umo. Good job.
I say, thank you.
Hey, it was nothing. What you all know of the time of day and how much time you've either spent here or traveled to get here, you know that if you want to get to town within 30 minutes of the sun setting, you probably need to head out now. But you do have the option of trying to tough it out here for a short rest or staying the night and heading out then. So, what do y'all want to do?
I think it's best to head back, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be all right. Let's just go.
We should
These
definitely
guys-
go before that dragon shows up.
He's just clutching a bleeding axe wound.
Hested, here. Drink this. It will make you feel better.
No. Save it. I'm okay. Save it for when we need it.
Oh, you need this now. And I will hand you a Dr. Dillon's healing potion.
This is expensive. Thank you. I'll pop a cork and drink it.
Our lives are more expensive than anything in a vial, my friend.
It's just a regular
Your
one,
health.
right?
Yep.
Back to normal.
Yeah, right? 100% health, one bottle.
Thanks. It feels great. I owe you one.
Need your strength on the trail.
Yeah, all right. That's fair.
All right. Well, so it sounds like y'all are trying to take out and get back to the town at a reasonable hour, but you still got some daylight. So, you all will move over here, and I don't know why these are on here.
Because I did the introduction part and I forgot to take them off.
Ah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so you guys head out. Something happens for no particular reason. Just ignore it. And I gotta look up something. Okay. You all are able to, over the course of the next, it takes you a little bit longer than it took you to get here because you're kind of helping those dwarves get along. But you're able to make it back into town. The last 30 minutes are a little sketchy because the sun has gone down, and those of you without night vision are gonna need to have a torch or something. But you can make it into town, and you do. So, yeah. With that, I'll hand it off to Susan.
All right. So, welcome back to Phandalin, where you find yourselves back within the streets of Phandalin, within the crazy town that is Phandalin. But before anything goes, you know that apparently we all need to stretch and hydrate according to Ragnarok. I hope Ragnarok that hydrate includes putting another ice cube in whatever drink that you got going on, because we know you don't drink water. Thank you for the
Water,
stretch.
Susan.
We appreciate it. So everybody please hydrate and stretch. Take this moment. Definitely need to do that. All right. Just a single ice cube. Yes, I know, but we need to have you add, some kind of water to your repertoire. Yeah.
Well, it's all right if you're letting the ice cube melt a little,
I mean,
like I am in my old-fashioned modifier.
All right. So with that, within the town of Phandalin, you know that you're going to need to head over to the town master's hall, as you have the quest board is over there, and the card specifically said that you will be paid by the town master. And so you head over to the town master's hall. With that, let me grab the description there. All right, there it goes. So you walk over to the quest board, and it's right in front of the town master's hall. So you go over and you knock on the door of the town master's hall. There's the walls of the building. This building is very structurally sound is the word we're going to use. It's not built out of just wood alone. It actually has stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. And so you go up, you knock on the door, and as you do, you hear no response at first. You try the door and it's locked. I'm not sure if the town master's here or not.
Is he known to like
louder?
frequent anywhere? Like, does he go to the bar a lot, or does he have like a restroom or something?
Usually he's either here or at his house.
Okay.
But
I'm a little harder on the door to see if it wakes him.
okay. You knock on the door a little bit harder, and he says, "If you're a dragon, know that I'm far too thin and bony to be a good meal. No matter what, you're not gonna want to eat me. So go away. Please, go away."
Not a dragon. It's Hested.
What do you want, Hested?
We took care of your dwarf problem. We brought him back safe.
Oh.
So, we're here to collect the bounty.
Oh, okay. All right. And you see, he says, that one was 50? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, 50. And you see, underneath the door, you see one by one gold coins are pushed under the crack of the door. One at a time.
Hested just rolls his eyes. You can't open the door, sir?
No, cause there's a dragon, and dragon tried to eat me.
Okay. You guys don't have to wait. I'll meet you at the bar. I'll get the gold and bring it back.
No, I will count every one of these. He will not shortchange us. Get up.
And as you do, you pick it up one at a time, and then another one, and another one. And about at like the 15 point, you're like, yeah, this really is gonna take forever. About the you get to about 35, and you see that there's a couple of silver put in. It equals up to be a gold, so there's enough. But like, instead of it all being gold, there's a couple of silver. You get to about 45, and you get a bit more silver, and then a bit of copper, and eventually you end up getting the full 50, but it takes forever to get it. Forever. So.
Oh, Hester is town master very well liked in this town. He seems a bit skittish to me.
I like him less now. Let's go to the bar.
Okay. So
Hey,
you are all
should
headed
figure-
over to the bar?
Yeah, as we're walking over, I look at Rohis. We should probably figure out a way to cut in the other two, huh?
They did have out.
They
I
did.
do say we would not have been able to make it back.
Yeah, they deserve to get paid.
Okay. So as you all head back to the tavern, that is a map change. So as you all step into the tavern, you notice that it is now a bit busier in here. It seems that there's a few more, people and a few more, sound effects. You've got, people kind of all over the place, and yeah. But you enter up into the tavern. All right. So, with that, you all have completed your first quest within Dragon of Icespire Peak, which means you ready? You ready? Are you ready? You're probably not ready. You might be ready. I don't know. Are you ready?
I already did it.
Level 20! Woo!
You all level up. Level 2!
And we do not suck as much in again.
Not in great axe range.
All
I,
right.
s- I stand in my corner and look at the chair, and I'm kind of picking at my claws, and I'm looking at Toby.
I will walk around to everybody, including the other two, and hand everybody 7 gold, a silver, and 5 copper.
There you go. All right. So that means you are
What's
at
this for?
full hit points and full level 2.
I look at Sleek. I'm like, well, we were hired to go find those dwarves, but we wouldn't have made it without you guys, so we're cutting you in. And then I look around, everybody else is there. Unless anybody has a problem with that. They weren't hired initially, but, I mean, they did help us out, so I figured I'd split it even. Any objections? Doesn't sound like
For
it.
me.
Fair deal to me.
Good.
All right.
Thank you very much.
As you kind of gather around a table and
Very appreciative.
you manage to talk to your new compatriots, as it were. That is where we are going to go ahead and take our break at this point. And then when we get back, you can figure out what you're going to do from here. So, with that, going to take 5 minutes, and then we will be right back. welcome back. Just as a reminder for all of our viewers that joined us in the raid, I am DMS, Dungeon Master Susan, and this is the DMS Adventures Tavern. Our weekly streaming schedule, we have 3 games a week that we run, D&D games. We've got our Dragon of Icespire on Mondays, Eberron on Fridays, and Strix 7 College of Chaos on Saturdays. Also, try to play a video game on Thursdays. Hasn't been happening lately, but we're going to try to get back to that. So, just to let you know. All right, let's go ahead and get back with our adventures as they are within the tavern, Stonehill Inn, specifically, within the city of Phandalin, having just returned from a quest that brought them back with the 2 dwarves. So, we come back to the Stonehill Tavern. What would you like to do?
Have we rested, or is this the same night?
It's up to you.
It's up to the group.
I'm in favor of resting. I blew through all my spells.
I think maybe a good way to think of this, everybody, would be this is a flashback to the night prior. So you've leveled, but feel free to do any social things you'd like to recall the next morning.
Yep.
Well, during the flashback, I will ask them, so you do this for a living?
Well, we did yesterday. Most of us met yesterday. I knew Umo from a while ago, but I live local. And so normally I'm just a woods guide and do some trading, but the dragons kind of changed some things. So.
Yeah, the dragon was a problem, so the people in my tribe sent warriors to go after it, and they sent me.
I'm new to this town. I saw the dragon when I was arriving myself. I came searching adventure and maybe some coin to fill my pockets.
Sounds like there's a lot of work to be done, and it looks like we're the kinds of people that can do it. I say we work together for a while, as long as it keeps working out. I mean, if you are interested.
Helping people and stopping a dragon. That sounds like a good plan to me.
You're here.
I would agree. We have many tools that work well together.
Yeah, I think we do.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel.
Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Not really. Not really weird at all.
I'm hearing strange voices in this tavern. Did
There's some
anybody else
strange
hear that?
voices in this tavern, yeah.
He's got a Kenku hidden underneath his cloak.
What's a Kenku? Sorry, I'm very self-assured. I don't know much of everything. Sorry.
Anyway, it's not a lot of coin, but it's something. I suggest we all get a decent night's sleep tonight. He's got rooms. I got room on my floor. I don't recommend it, but I'm not too far from here.
Toblin, what do you charge for rooms at this place?
Let's see. Your drinks tonight are free, including filling up this flask multiple times, as he looks at Orion. Orion, roll an insight. While you're doing that, shouts back to you, Rohis. A meal's not, or 1 silver, and a bed for the night is 5. Like I said, Tonight your drinks are free, whether that's coffee or the good stuff. And he kind of chuckles a little bit as he looks at Orion like, and this is the good stuff. And he also grabs a turkey leg and puts it in front of Umo and says, don't scare me like that, boy. And goes back.
When you start talking, I kind of wake out of my stupor and shift my weight on the chair, and it just shatters. I stand up with a little bit of like swiftness, and I shrug my shoulders, and I go start looking for the broom.
Well, I'm gonna finish up my tea and then look around. I'm gonna go home, go to bed. I usually get up before dawn. I'll meet you guys here in the morning and see what else we can do.
This is amenable to me.
It's good to meet you. And again, thanks. I'll head out.
Bed sounds good. I have not slept in a proper bed in weeks. Take one room, Tublin. A little extra for breakfast in the morning. Him 2 gold.
Well, jeez. Who taught you math, son? And he hands over the change. That's only 6 silver.
Bit. I have a feeling the chairs that Uno goes through, you might need it.
You're not wrong. It's going into the Barstool Fund. Many thanks. And he tops you off pretty nicely. And make sure that he's got some help, and he signals over he's got a server, a young male tabaxi, kind of hovers near you when you are glancing around, and make sure that you're topped off.
You, my friend, you know how to keep my spare tire. Fee is delicious.
Problem, sir, no problem.
All right. So, with that, your night comes to an end. You go and you have a long rest. If it is here within the inn, at your own house, or just a nice spot out on the town lawn, if you feel so inclined to take your chances of sleeping out there. But you do get a long rest, and when you wake up the next morning, you feel a little more hardy, a little more magical if you were magically inclined. And if nothing else, you feel like you might be able to take on 1 or 2 more orcs if necessary. Or maybe just one thing that is a little bigger than an orc. But who knows? No telling what the day might bring. So, the next morning, you come downstairs and you see that milling around this tavern, it is quiet, almost empty in here, and you hear like there's just it's quiet, but there's still that one guy over in the corner, this half orc older gentleman. Just, you haven't seen him leave. He's just been there the whole time. He was here before. He's still there. He's just sitting over there with his tankard of ale. And even if there's no ale in it, he's just sitting there with his tankard. Just not quite
Is that
sure.
this guy down here? This guy down here, or is it the over here?
No, it's just a random person over in the corner.
Okay.
He's actually sitting over by the fire. He's over here. I just don't have a
Hested's-
token on the board for him.
Hested's probably the first one in because he gets up at the ass crack of dawn. So he'll be drinking coffee in the morning, waiting for everybody else to come down.
Okay.
As I looked at the board, were there any new quests, or is it still just the 2 that we didn't do last
It's
time?
the 2 that you didn't do last time.
All right. I'll just kind of glance at it on the way.
Excellent, healthy, wealthy, wise.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
I'll go see how many. Oh, perfect, 6. I'm gonna roll a d6.
Okay.
A giant half-orc.
I found one that's an older half-orc, so I wanted to put him over in the corner.
Great.
Okay.
Have I seen him before?
Yeah, he's a regular in here. He's always in here, and he's always drinking.
All right.
He's just
hey,
kind of
Dee.
chilling. What?
The minute he comes down, in your head, all you hear is bacon.
Okay. And
He does.
as you do come down, you see that you can smell it, the smell of breakfast.
Bacon. That's all you hear in your mind, just bacon.
Okay. So.
Oh, did you send that to everybody?
Oh, I want to send to one person at a time.
Oh,
And
okay.
say, hey, see, that was the 2 4. See what's 1.
He's like, yeah, I think it's. He like looks up startled, and then he's like, "Was that you?"
Sadly, it's only one way. I can send you my thoughts. You can't send me your
Yeah,
feelings.
he says it out loud. He's like, "Is that you?"
Huh?
That's a little disconcerting. Are you hungry?
Yes, I want some food.
Yeah, check up at the bar. Hested's clearly already eaten. He's got an empty plate in front of him and a book and his coffee.
I head to the bar to get some food.
You're literally in a tavern. You're surrounded by food.
Yes, we are.
As you see that Umo has another giant turkey leg in his hand, you're not quite sure where Toblin is getting these giant turkey legs. You're actually not even sure if they are giant turkey legs, but Umo doesn't care.
You're the seat. I want that.
Take it too.
Yeah. Let me put that in.
And wrap mine in bacon.
You can do that? Oh, yes. Black mines and bacon too.
So the 2 remaining quests on the board were something with gnomes and something with something else. I forget.
Hold on. Okay. So bacon-wrapped turkey legs are now canon. All right.
They call it at Swanson.
Right. The 2 quests on the quest board were the Nomen quest and the Umbridge Hill quest. Nomen is a clan of recluse rock gnomes reside in the small network of caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Nomen are known for their magical inventions, which might have something, that might be able to defeat the dragon. The quest is to go and bring back something useful from them. And if you want to keep it, cool. If you don't want to keep it, then Town Master will give you 50 gold for it.
When everybody else is at the table, I'll be like, well, here's our options. And I'll lay them out. Now, Zora is a good person, and she should probably be someplace safer than her tower, or than her windmill. So, my vote is she's close. It probably wouldn't take us much but the morning to come get her. If you guys want to make a quick little bit of gold.
I'm always in favor of that.
Now, what's the deal with this one?
Oh, she's a midwife. So she just pretty much lives by herself. She's up in a windmill not too far from here, a couple miles south.
What the hell's a midwife?
She helps with childbirth, basically.
That's a thing.
Yeah, childbirth is a thing.
I mean, like helping with it. That's a thing here.
Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't a thing for you? Where you came from?
No.
Yeah, no, she's good at what she does. She's been here for a long time, so makes sense that they're going to bring her in.
Whatever.
We could probably knock out both of them in the same day. Although Nomen Guard's probably a little far away, huh?
Hell is Nomen Guard?
It's a. Oh wait, Nomen Guard is like a settlement that they live in that's far from here, right?
It's
And these guys are
caves
from there?
to the southeast. Yeah.
There's some caves to the southeast. Actually, kind of a little bit where we were at before. So, on the way south, we get her, we walk her back, and then we go to Nomen Guard. I think that sounds pretty like a decent day's work. Yeah.
Are all the towns here so on the nose with the names?
I don't know. Fendalen. I don't even know where Fendalen comes from.
Yeah.
Any objections?
No,
Anybody
I'm just whatever y'all want to do. I'm just along for the ride.
All right, I'll go grab them both off the board so nobody else does it. I'll get up and go out and pull both of them off the board.
As you go out, you actually see that the Nomen Guard quest is gone.
Oh, man. Huh, all right. Guess I'll just grab Umbridge Hill. Boop. Never mind. Somebody else is already on their way to check on the gnomes. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they succeed. So, should be an easy day.
Okay. So
we get there before the dragon.
I hope so.
All right. So with that, is there anything that you would like to do within the town of Phandalin before you head to Umbridge Hill?
I'm gonna put my skulls up in my room.
Okay. Did you secure the room for another night?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I'm gonna go to the wherever I can and get arrows. I need more, so
Okay.
I'll restock my supply.
I've got 2 skulls plus the one I've got on my belt.
Okay.
I'm gonna purchase, I think, or daggers to strap to my legs.
Okay. All right. Just as a reference for the players, just making sure if you did not already notice, there is a folder of information handouts that includes the weapons and armor pricing as well as provisions pricing. You can just let us know. Unless you want to role play something, we will just let your dungeon masters know what you're purchasing, and we will just. You guys went out and did it, and that's how it was, and it worked out. And the cost is what is on the character pricing. So, yeah. All right. That way, unless you really want to go haggle with the shopkeep or something, I mean, you can. But
in and out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't figure you really need to, but if you want to, I mean, yeah. So, all right. With that, so you grab some daggers, you grab some other stuff. Let's see here. Yeah.
Pack turkey leg to go.
Okay. All right, you take another turkey leg to go. All right.
I think I will be buying some spears.
Okay.
Nice.
Go for
Several.
it. Several? Okay. All right.
Do I need anything? So let me go for it. I guess I could get a hand axe, just in case I need something to be done.
Okay.
So 5 gold.
Per spear, let's see, a spear is 1 gold apiece, sir. All right.
I think I will be having 5.
Okay. And then, all right. Then Sleek, you're good with the one that you got, your hand axe for 5 gold. All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then with that, you are able to, once you get all your shopping done within town, you have secured, lunch to go. You head towards Umbridge Hill. Now, just so that we are all on the same page here, let's go ahead and get you onto the map here. So, there we go. So this is the lower part of the map of the Sword Coast within the area around Phandalin. Now, previously, you had gone to the Dwarven excavation site, which, of course, was up in the mountains. This, however, is Umbridge Hill is not up in the mountains. It is not too far, actually, from town. It is right there. So, sort of a not too long a trip over to Umbridge Hill.
Did you ping the map? Because I didn't see anything.
It's just below Phandalin.
Right below Phandalin.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And so, yes, it is, not too far from the, from town. So, all right. What I do need is, with all of you, I need 2 people, either, let's do it this way. 2 people, please roll me a survival check. Please decide before you roll who's going to do it. Apparently has to
I will be rolling this.
Okay.
Yikes, not me.
Oh!
Whoa!
There we go.
Nice.
All right. So, as Hested, you've been there before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know your directions as in, like, north, south, east, west. You know that the thing said southeast, yet you end up going northwest as you start out of the tavern.
What? Okay.
And you're like, wait, no, the other way. As you see, Obswarden has started walking. Is like, follow me. I know where we're going. We're going this way.
I will gently place my hand upon his shoulder and turn him around.
Oh, sorry. Weird night. Yeah. I had a nightmare or a dream about a black unicorn. It was strange.
Too much to drink.
Something like that.
All right. And so with that, my friends, with that natural 20, you are doing real well on getting to this location. All right. So, you find your way to Umbridge Hill. And Cause, I believe this one's yours.
All right, we're going to have a little fun. Let's see. Orion and Rohis, roll a d20 for
No pressure, no pressure. Holy crap!
Oh, look at that.
Dang.
Dang.
Good job, guys. Waste your 20s on things that are not combat. I'm good with it.
Wow.
For no particular reason at all, you all
Rocks fall and you
well-
die. No.
rolled something. And so this location is not far from the town at all. As you already know, it's easy enough to get here within 1 to 2 hours. You've been tasked to, warn the inhabitants of the area of the threat of this dragon. So real quick, let's do a map check. Can you all move your tokens?
I don't know what my token is.
To the top.
Very top.
Go on top.
Top left.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
Yeah, I can move it.
Yep, type 1 if you can't, and we'll check it. But so yeah. You were kind of warned that this area, being called Umbridge Hill, there's a hill involved. There's elevation changes, and that's kind of what you're seeing as you look around. This area slopes up. Towards the top of this hill, you're seeing a fence here, and you're seeing a pretty tall, multiple-story windmill. Boy, this thing is, perched on top of a hill, and then, its additional height. Pretty tall here. It looks like it does do a good job of catching the wind, so to speak. As you're surveying the area here, each one of these lines is a kind of an elevation indicator. So each one of these lines is roughly, like a 10-foot elevation. So steep slope, but you guys can easily make it. But as you start to get closer and closer, you start to hear a racket. You're seeing the stone windmill surrounded by this iron fence. But as you kind of get to the base of this hill, you see clawing, snarling, attacking this stone structure is a creature of the likes of which that is both intimidating and possibly something you haven't seen before. As you all see just this monstrous creature.
Holy shit.
Just flying around, clawing at this structure. Has not noticed you yet. And you see it just continually... you see it's targeting the second floor where there's kind of battered windows, battened down windows. And it's at this point you hear... Well, it's at this point that you hear it just clawing and screaming. You don't know why it's attacking yet. It has not noticed you.
A little help here, please?
I knock an arrow, and if it hasn't noticed us and we have surprise, I'm going to shoot it.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. I draw back. I'm going to try to shoot it.
You want to shoot it?
Yep.
A little help here, please?
Get it.
Did anybody hear that noise?
Help!
Where? Help? Where are you?
You see this, there's a person on the second floor just kind of like looking out the window in your direction, and you see a female Loxodon.
The hell is that?
I'm going to actually pup that as well. I don't take a range penalty, so I don't know. 13. I roll for shit. So.
Okay. A couple of things all happen at once, but we're gonna make sure that we get everybody's. So let's see. I had a shot go off. I have Sleek shouting out. Was that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we Susan say a female Wasanon. I think that's what they say.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see. Zoran, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna move a little bit closer and stay put.
These things are kind of happening simultaneously. So you move to close the distance. You see Rohi's. Sorry, not Rohi's. You see that Hested has an arrow drawn. Let's see. Rohis, what are you doing?
Everybody, spread out! Group up, we do not know what this thing can do. It is trying to get the midwife. Let's go. Start charging the hill. If Hested's got an arrow knocked.
Yep, with that shout, you can do that as a free action, so if you want to move, you can. Umo, what are you up to?
I'm picking at my claws and looking a little bit scared.
Let's see. Obst, did I get something from you?
No, you have not. I am going to be channeling some divinity, bringing my holy symbol up. And I was hoping for a spell, like a spell template, but
What are you looking for?
30. It's a 30
30
foot
foot.
radius.
Okay.
yeah.
So I can. Yeah, I will
I
give
got
you
it.
that here.
And I would just move with my party to ensure that most people are covered.
Okay. There you
So
go.
that's what I'm gonna throw on you here.
Mhm.
So
You don't need a spell
yeah,
template.
so
You could
you're
just turn on an
channeling some
aura.
divinity.
Yes.
You could just turn an aura on your character. Would probably.
Yeah, I got it. Let's see. Did anybody else not get a chance to do something?
How tall is the grass?
So everybody will be getting 6 temporary hit points. It is in this radius. How do you do the aura? Is that a thing on the?
So
The thing on the token, but I got it.
yeah.
Did it? Is it showing up?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
I don't see it either.
Hold on.
You don't?
No, it's because
You're all covered right now.
I got it. I got it, Cos. There you go.
There it is. Yep.
You have to make sure it's seeable by the players.
I'll roll 20 and it's rules.
I know.
How tall is the grass?
Well, it's not particularly tall. You're kind of noticing that while this is a hill that's covered in grass, it's not, and no one's mowing it. It is about 6 to 9 inches. I mean, you could go prone, but you kind of get the feeling that your back would still be visible.
Guess I'll just move down the hill then.
Okay, so you close. Yeah. So let's see. Let me go back up here. So I think everybody's action resolved except for Hestage not. Let me
Yep.
go back up here.
I don't know if a 13 hits or not, but that's what I got.
Okay. So yeah. So just be a straight shot because you're not in a combat defined surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, that'd be 7. Yeah. So your shot's going to go wide.
Yeah.
This creature is just, flying back and forth, darting. You all have been shouting, and with an arrow that kind of whizzes wide, hits the tower and makes a thunk sound. This creature pivots in the air slowly, looks at you all, and we will do some initiative.
Good going, Hested.
Did the job.
Susan, I'm counting on you for battle music.
I'm working on it.
Can't hear.
Right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing someone.
Oh,
Got
Warden.
Umbridge, Sleek, Zoran.
Ops Warden.
Warden.
Okay. So, Ops, did you roll?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Go ahead and roll your initiative. Make sure you hit
Now
your-
don't forget that
Ryan, you have a thing for
advantage.
advantage.
somebody has advantage.
Yep.
Sleek does.
Sleep does. Yep.
Let me roll again, and I remember 11, 12 just in case it's lower.
that's not lower.
Oop, is that lower?
It's not lower.
And that counted. That
Well,
was worth it.
That was worth it.
All right, I think we got everybody here in initiative. And a lot of you are going before this creature. So, Zoran, you're top of the round. What would you like to do?
I will move 10 feet forward, and should hopefully put me in range. Yep. And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay.
And my DC is 13, so it's not wonderful.
Now, keep in mind, this thing was flying at the second story of this structure. So
Okay.
let me check the elevations here. So 10, 20, 30 feet up in the air. That's enough. Yeah, you can do it diagonal. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Let me put this on the token though, so it's readily visible. You know. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing.
But it's a dex saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, I was waiting for the DC. So Dex. Oh, why is that rolling it just to me? A 22. Susan, can you help me
I
figure out
got
how
it.
to roll that publicly?
Yep, I got it.
And also,
A
between
22
sections-
means it means it succeeded.
Right, yeah. But I want to be able to prove it to y'all. And also, let's add to the note, Susan, that you need to teach me how to make it public roll.
Got it.
Alright, cool. Alright. Zoran, anything else?
Well, since casting doesn't seem to be working well, and Sleek is right next to me, I will give him Bardic Inspiration. That'd be my bonus action.
Alright. Remind Sleek what the D, is it a D4?
It's a D6.
Alright, good deal. Sleek, you're up.
Well, knowing that this maybe the way we need to save, I just shouted, "Come and get me, creature, wherever you are." And I will move closer and bonus that action raise. And you know what? I'll take the dodge action just for this round. I don't want to go too far away from my party.
Okay. You can, so based on what you said, you can either with your action do a like an intimidation or persuasion check against this creature, to try and get it to target you, or you could take the dodge action, and then with your rage, just make sure you're following the rules for barbarians, making sure that you attack to maintain it so it doesn't fall off.
Gotcha. I'll try to intimidate it or something to get it to attack me.
Okay, roll an intimidation check. Okay, you see that this creature, its eyes pivot towards you.
Breathe it on, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, and you are raging, correct?
Yep.
All right. Hested.
Yeah, I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll look at it and focus my attention on it and do something I've never done before. But after my strange nightmare, I apparently can call upon certain magical powers, so I'm going to mark it. That is not the damage. Just, I don't know why I rolled it. But Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. We'll call that green.
Yeah. Choose a creature you see within range, magically mark it as your quarry. Alright, and then I will shoot it with a bow. Because I did not want to do sharpshooter.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
If you want, we can leave that.
No. Do a fresh roll because you were very explicit in your language. You're good.
Alright. So here's the longbow. So 17 to hit.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Check here, take my favorite font. So does 5 piercing plus another 2
D6, right?
Yeah.
Tori's
So
laughing
7.
at me because Dylan is laying on my desk and he was laying on the pen that I needed, and so I just lifted up his back legs and took the pen out from under him. He looked at me like, "Mom, excuse me, I was using that."
And that's it.
All right. You see that shot kind of lodged itself in the side of this creature, snarls, and continues to ignore you and look at Sleek. Umo, you're up.
I see Hested run by me and take the shot, and as he's running by, I yell at him, "Is that dragon bad too?"
Oh yeah.
And you see my eyebrows, if I had any, furrow, and I'll charge my double length, so 60 feet. And I'll end right there.
Okay, so using your movement and your action, you're moving up to that point. Anything else?
No. Nothing else.
All right. Orion.
Wait a minute. That's not a dragon. Is it?
Nope.
No. No, that's not a dragon. Alright. Up here. I don't know what the hell that thing is.
Not a dragon.
Dragon pretender. Dragon poser. There. And get there. And it's within 90 feet. Take a deep breath and breathe out another chromatic orb. And I will definitely ask you that.
Yeah.
What kind are you
That'll
doing?
hit. Roll damage.
You doing ice still?
Yep.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, that'll impact the side of this creature. And you notice a good section of it's moving slower. Anything else?
No.
All right. It is this creature's turn. And it has decided that it is intent on Sleek. It's going to shoot out 3. It's going to swing its tail 3 times, and you notice that these spines, organic in nature, fly off from this creature as it darts around. Let's see. This is going to be 1 to Umo, 1 to Sleek, and 1 to Orion. Sleek, as you provoked it, this one is going to you first.
Gotcha.
Then Umo, and then Orion.
Yep, hits.
Okay, so let's see. 13 to Sleek. I don't know. Does that hit you?
Nope. Miss.
Okay. 19 to Umo. Said that hit. That's 8 piercing to you. 16 to Orion. Does that hit you?
Mm-hmm.
8 to you. As this creature flies around and hovers in the air 20 feet above your current location.
Watch
and ends
out!
its turn. Rohis, you're up.
He's still 20 feet in the air, though?
Yes, but he is now aligned with your current elevation. So he was 30 feet above you because of that.
Okay, but so we're just hovering above the ground on the location I'm at, then, you said?
Yeah, he's 20 feet above you, basically. 3D movement is fun. I'm terrible at it.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
So you are currently, Rohis, if you're on the, past this second line, you are officially, like, this is 10 feet here, this is 20 feet here.
Okay. I could actually him and use my rapier.
Or sorry, 0 and
tell
10.
me what you want to do, and I'll help you resolve it. Or,
I'm just trying to decide if I need a ranged attack or not. So
you're not within melee. Even if you run right next to him, he's still floating 15, 20 feet above you.
fair enough. So I need to run 15, 20, and get within 20 feet of my dagger's range. So I don't know if I need to be under him or right here.
You're fine. Yep, you could hit him with a dagger from there.
Okay. And I will throw 2 daggers at him.
Okay. That's a hit. Yeah, skewer him in the wing. And yeah, with your second dagger, you hit him in the other wing. Absolutely.
And then I will got 10 feet of movement left. I will 5, 10, get 10 feet away from him. Having seen his.
Yep, he's nowhere near you. There's no op attacks. You're good.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is my turn. I'll yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Now, if you were hit earlier, you did have temp HP from ops. So, He had 6. Was that correct?
Oh, that's right.
6, yeah. Everybody
So-
should have 6 if they're in my aura.
So if you took damage, you need to make sure you're accounting for that.
Yeah.
So
As long as you end your turn in my aura, you have those points.
right, and everybody
You get
started
back.
before the fight with him. So
Yes.
like Umo, you're probably let's see, you had 6
Yeah.
temp and you took 9 damage, so you're probably at 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, I'll fix it.
And if you finished your turn there, you get temp back. How it works.
So everybody trying to figure out how to play with a Twilight Cleric would be a reoccurring theme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, your enemies are going to hit very hard.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Umo, you feel a little bit more revitalized. Orion, you're gonna have. I trust King, so he's got it figured out, and I think Sleek it missed, so it wouldn't come up. So and then for at least when I'm doing your combats, I'm not gonna have you re-roll it every turn. I'm just
Okay.
when you use it, you're gonna roll something, and that'll be the number, and that'll be the number per thing. Are we good?
That's cool. Cool.
In other words,
Cool.
remember what the number is, because we will forget.
Yeah.
It's great.
So Ops, you're up.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna move up a little bit, so everybody's still in my little thing. And God,
Well, I don't have to tell you.
no, you don't.
Anything else?
Nobody's hurt, are they yet, or significantly?
Almost down 3, but
Yeah, I'm down 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't have a bonus.
All right, Dawn, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna stare at it intently and then yell at it, "Thou jarring, pricky old weasel!"
Yeah.
And I believe that's a wisdom save.
It is.
Oh.
You see that this creature shakes its head, looks at you, Zoran, and you could swear you see a glimmer of intelligence, as this thing actually realizes what you said. It doesn't understand the necessary language, maybe, in terms of slang, but recognizes a derogatory tone when it hears it. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, does that actually mean it hit?
no, it saved.
No, it
saved
saved. Yeah.
Okay.
High goes to the runner in terms of stuff like that. And the
okay.
bad guy's the runner. That's a terrible example.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll probably back away a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of watching you. I mean, you watch as this. Hold on, can I do this? The entire token turns to face you as it kind of watches you, and then it's like, all right, fine. Sleek, you're up.
Alright, so we're 2 feet high, but that thing is still flying.
Yeah, it's 20 feet up in the air. You're on the.
Well, there's only one thing I can do. Come on, are you a coward? Come down and face me. And I'll try to throw a hand axe to provoke it to come down.
So you're shouting at it, or did I hear a hand axe?
Hand axe, try to throw it at him to come at me. Come down.
Okay, so you have a choice here as your action. You can either intimidate it to try and taunt it, or throw a hand axe at it to attack it.
What was
able
the
to do-
first option again?
You're able to do one of these 2 things with your action. You can either use a action to intimidate it, and you would kind of like what you did last turn. You would roll an intimidation check or persuasion to get it to kind of focus on you, or you could throw a hand axe at it for damage. In the intimidation thing, you're throwing a hand axe at it, but it would.
Alright, I got you. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna do damage this time.
Okay.
I use my Barret Inspiration on that. If I'm...
Okay. So that's a D6, I believe.
Oh man.
You still have pups.
I do have pups.
You got pups and ashies if you want.
You know what? I will puppets. Do all the things. Why not? 15? Ha!
Yeah, absolutely. On third effort, this hand axe goes flying into the armpit of this creature. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, nice. And a hefty blow. Absolutely. And you see that this thing is bloodied, and it lets out a guttural roar, which I will not even do. And yeah, you get the sense that its flight is failing it a little bit. It slowly starts to sink towards the ground. It's not on the ground yet, but you can kind of see where this is headed.
Nice.
Hested, you're up.
Yeah, I am going to take a keen shot at it and try to take it out if it's looking weak. There it is. Boom.
Okay, 17. So 17 will absolutely hit this creature.
So 21 plus 4 is 25.
Yeah, absolutely. This creature was looking kind of confident until you absolutely destroyed its goodness. You destroyed its front right arm entirely. This thing will never hunt with that arm again. Anything else?
I'll back up a little bit. Come back down the hill.
It is very much looking at you.
Yeah.
With the indifference that you saw that it gave Zoran as Zoran back away, as you back away, tracing you, saliva dripping from its fangs.
He's like quick stepping back and just like grappling for another arrow, knowing it's coming.
Yeah. In fact, as that happens, you see that this thing can't even maintain flight over the amount of pain, and it just sinks to the ground. I mean, it's flying, but it can't maintain its altitude. This creature is now grounded. Umo, you're up.
Oh, okay. I'll see the fighting going on. Scream out, Umo battle! Rage up, and take a running, jumping, two-handed swing with them all.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Umo, how do you want to do this?
Yeah. 20.
I run, and since I'm basically 10 feet above him, I scream past Sleek with like the negative pressure of a semi-truck on a street. So he just feels this whoosh, and I leap into the air, bring them all down right on this evil dragon's forehead.
Yeah, absolutely. You feel like as you crush its skull, that it might not necessarily be draconic in nature, but that doesn't matter. It's not going to be recognizable after smash its mouth. So yeah. And with that, you see that this creature is both felled and unrecognizable.
I spend the next minute trying to pull my hammer out of his face.
Let's check on the midwife. Make sure she is okay.
What was that thing, by the way? Didn't anyone know?
I don't know.
No idea.
I'll give it a once over. Have I ever seen anything like that before? Nature or anything?
Anyone that's interested can do a, let's see, you can do a nature check here. You can do a arcana check.
Oh.
Either. Okay, Umo, you think it's a dragon? Ops? Umo said it was a dragon. Let's see. Thorin and Orion. You know it's not a dragon. You're looking at what's left of it, and there's a lot of strange features. It looks like an amalgamation of body parts. You've heard of creatures that do that, but the name's not coming to you. Hested, you're familiar with this region. A creature like this doesn't show up much in this terrain. It came from somewhere else. This is not its native habitat. You know it had, kind of as you were tracking what it was doing with Zoran, and then again later with Hested. It's an intelligent creature. You don't know its name. It seems monstrous in nature. That's all you know.
All right. Yeah, it's not a dragon. I say it as I give it a once over. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like it before. Oof. It's big.
Is there a door around here?
I'm gonna
We
knock
see?
on the door or the window. I don't know which side of the building it's on.
As you go to look for the door, you see a woman walk out of what is now a broken door. And you see a female Loxodon, dressed in what looks to be like a gold-colored robes with like green accents. And you see as she walks out the door, she says, "Oh my goodness! Wow, what? Oh, that thing was scary. That thing was real scary. Where did it come from?"
I had no idea.
It's not local, that's for sure. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank goodness you guys came. Thank you, goddess. Thank you for delivering these people. And you see, she kind of looks up, and she says, "By the way, what did bring you here?"
Wait, how did you know?
How did I know what?
Townmaster, he
you-
had a message for us to come warn you to get away from here. The dragon about.
Never mind.
Well, that was definitely not a dragon. I haven't seen one of those since, well, a long time.
One of these or a dragon?
One of these. I've seen the dragon flying around, of course, but
I've never seen one of these either. Do you know what it is?
I do. I do. Well, at least what I remember from the temple, these creatures are supposedly a combination of like a lion and, well, sort of a dragon in a little bit anyway. It's a creature known as a manticore.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's like it's got the face of a person and the wings of a dragon and the body of a lion. Yeah, it's like I had never seen one in person before, and I thought they looked scary in the books, but this is even worse in person.
Well, there's also a dragon about, which is what we came to warn you about and to bring you back to town.
Oh, well.
You hear me shout behind Ops Ward, "I'm sorry I broke it.
You broke what? She kind of
The dragon."
Not a dragon.
Huh?
Are you guys okay?
I think so.
Yeah, we're fine.
No one needs healing.
No, I think Umo is a little scratched, but he's all right.
Well, I'm glad. I didn't think that I would survive that creature. Thank you, goddess, for sending these mighty adventurers.
Hey, seriously, how did you know?
How did I know what?
You said that. Oh, God. No, never mind. I misheard.
And you see,
What is your goddess, by the way?
I am a cleric of Chanti, the goddess of agriculture. She's actually why I'm here within Vandal in the area. She actually sent me here to help the people rebuild this community. I'm normally from, well, my family hails from Waterdeep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I was told by my goddess that my healing and my help would be put to good use here. Actually, speaking of which, and you see she pulls out from a bag on her hip. You see looks like a glass bottle, wrapped in beautiful looking cord rope, with a instead of the normal like wood colored cork, it looks to be painted a green color. And it has on the potion bottle, like tied to the rope, it has a small symbol of I lost what I was going with. The grains of wheat, the symbol specifically of her goddess. And she says, I greatly appreciate that you saved me. And she kind of hands out the potion and she says, I am a midwife and healer, so I make health potions. Please accept this on behalf of you saving my life. And she just kind of holds it out, not sure who is going to take it.
Umo I see her hand out the potion, and I know what it is. And you start seeing me kind of stomp over and go, no, because he thinks these things taste like the sweaty backside of an orc. And he hates the taste. Detests the taste.
Umo, don't worry.
No.
This one's not for you.
No.
Hey. Umo, I have one specifically for you. I've been working on it, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
If you try to get me to drink it, you're gonna have to stick it down my throat.
Oh no.
Like an angry toddler and mad husky type thing.
Hey,
Zora,
I made a potion specifically for you.
I'll carry it for him. Don't worry.
No, he starts stomping off. No.
But it tastes like turkey leg.
No, he starts walking.
Okay.
What on earth did you send me?
I'll carry it for him.
Okay. Well, if any of you need any others, I do, like I said, I sell healing potions and a few other concoctions, but mainly dabble in healing. But I think that I will be just fine here within the tower now that you have gotten rid of that creature.
Well, we didn't get rid of the dragon, ma'am. Then we're supposed to come get you and bring you back to town. I mean...
But I'm not going to be any safer in town than I will here, and all my equipment is here for me to be able to make even more potions. And are you guys going to go take on the dragon?
I look around at the others.
Something like that.
I don't know yet.
We're just trying to make sure.
Now we are just trying to warn the locals.
Well,
if the dragon arrives.
If you're going to take on the dragon, then you need me to make more potions as it is. I mean, I need to stay here. I need to be able to use the land and the equipment that is here.
We do have. Oh, you need the. We have 7 strong backs. We can carry the equipment back to Phandalin. It's not too far.
Oh, no. It's all of my ingredients. All of it. It's part of the windmill. I made it. It's kind of not carryable, as it were.
Yeah, I'm just here to say we're not carrying all that back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, maybe we could get the town master to send up maybe some of the sentry to protect you while you're up here.
That would be amazing. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. But I do want to thank you for coming and saving me. I greatly appreciate it. I know it can be some people don't like living out here by themselves, but After growing up in Waterdeep, I must say I really enjoy the peace and quiet.
This dragon's not something anybody's seen around here before, so.
I will make sure. I have my goddess watching out for me. I will be okay. And actually, you know, if you could have them, the town master send out a guard or even, well, maybe you can convince him to send an apprentice out here. I mean, if I could teach somebody else how to make potions as well and have another set of hands, that would mean I could make them twice as fast, or at least 1.5 times as fast. And then I could, you know, I'd have more of a supply to be able to heal those that perhaps are unable to heal themselves or avoid the dragon. And
well, we can't make you come with us. So.
Well, you know, and she says, "Hang on 1 second," and she goes running back into the windmill, into the house. And
I don't mean to contradict you, but we can make her go with us.
We could, but we probably shouldn't, right? I mean, we weren't sent to arrest her.
Few minutes later, she comes back out, and she says, "Here," and she hands you this piece of parchment. And she says, "Give this to the town master. I have put down that you rescued me and that let's just say, I request some assistance in preparing for whomever it is that is going to take on this dragon." So,
all right.
But yes.
Go ahead.
She says, "But I do greatly appreciate it, and if you can get him to agree to this, well, let's just say I will send potions back with any apprentice that I have, and leave them at Stonehill Inn for you."
All right. That sounds like good payment. Well, I'm glad you're safe, Zara. Stay safe.
Thank you. I good luck against, well, whatever it is that you encounter. And hey,
how tall is she?
She is about 7.5 feet tall.
I'm gonna walk up to her and kind of just look up, because she's 1.5 feet taller than I am, and hold out a hand and just kind of beckon her with a finger to kneel down so I can get a closer look at her.
Okay.
And when she's eye level, put a hand on each side of her head, put my forehead against hers, and I'm going to stare right into her eyes, unblinking. They get a feel for her.
She kind of looks at you and is like, Are you okay?"
Yeah, just hang on. And I'm trying to get a feel for her, see how, and try to insight her true feelings.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay.
Oh man.
Now.
I will pop that. Just
Okay.
No.
Give me an insight check.
all right. Let me try this again. Come on, give me something.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
You have guidance.
All
I will
right.
touch your back.
Oh, there you go.
15.
Okay. You look in her eyes, you know, forehead to forehead, looking at her, and as you do, you see just compassion and just this overwhelming feel of just pure healing. And as you do so, she actually casts Cure Wounds and heals you completely. She says, "My child, it is going to be okay. You will survive this. I have no doubt. My goddess is good and she will protect all of you."
Kind of have that base covered, but I appreciate it. I just wanted to get a feel for something. And I take out a dagger. Excuse me, your Zentasness. And he's going to walk over to her tower, assuming it's made of stone, or...
It is stone, yes.
And he's going to start using his dagger to scrape along the stone.
Okay.
And he will draw what appears to be a winged serpent, and around said serpent be like a circular sigil shape.
Okay.
Take him about a good 10 minutes to do it. I won't say anything as he's doing it. And then when he's done, he's going to take a step back, kind of just look at it. Close enough. All right, I'm ready to go.
She kind of looks over at you and she says, what is that the symbol of? I can't say I've seen that one before.
It'll help.
It'll help?
Mm-hmm.
It'll help what?
It'll help you.
Oh.
You seem like you're, virtuous.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
It'll help. All right, I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna yank a couple of some spikes out of the manticore's tail and save them.
Okay.
It'll be useful later.
As she kind of looks at all of you, she says, "So, I do have one question, though, before you leave. What are you calling yourselves?"
Oh. I just chuckle as I'm pulling out spikes. We just met. I don't know.
We've literally just met each other for 2 days ago.
Well, I mean, you've taken on a manticore. That's pretty impressive. It seems you work well together.
So far, so good.
Well, if you're gonna take on a dragon, you should probably have a name.
Tempered expectations.
Perhaps if we kill the dragon, we will get the name.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have something for people to cheer when you come back to town after killing it, right?
If we have to.
I mean, my goddess says you'll survive. And I believe that she will. That you will. She will watch over you, as I will in making you some health potions. And she kind of looks over at Hested and says, "No, seriously though, I did make a potion that kind of tastes like a turkey leg.
I'll see what I can do."
I mean, it's still a work in progress, but I mean, it does taste a lot better than the regular one.
Yeah, he's, well, you know, Umo.
I do, and I mean, the only other thing that I could think of is good berries, but, you know, he'd have to eat a lot of them, and that's not necessarily a good thing to eat a lot of them at one time, you know?
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I'm glad you're safe. We should probably be going.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you coming by. But thank you. Thank you again for saving me from that creature.
Sure thing.
May the goddess watch over you. Safe travels.
Yeah. Hested wanders out.
Okay.
All right, Umo, let's go home.
With that, you all can return to Phandalin.
For no reason at all, Sleek and Zoran, please roll me d20s.
Okay.
I like the for no reason at all. It's nice. I like it.
All right. Okay. So, as you all start to head out, you're easily enough able to start to descend the hill. You've made this arrangement. You get about, you're on your way. 30 minutes out from the hill, you hear an ominous roar that all of you have heard before. I'm not even going to try and do it because I can't do it justice. But you know this sound. This is the sound of a dragon. Roars again. This is the sound of a dragon getting closer. Roars a final time as you see a shadow dart in front of you. You look up. It's there. A dragon. Making circles overhead. Locked into your position. As you see that the dragon has come to visit Umbridge Hill. And that's where we're gonna call it a night.
What?
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Great.
Nice.
Right on.
Welcome to the Cause Likes to Live on a Cliffhanger.
Mm.
And with that, my friends, brings us to the end of our Dragon of Icespire Peak campaign night. Thank you so much to our amazing players for these crazy characters. Thank you to my amazing co-DM in this. I appreciate you so much, Cause. You have no idea. But thank you all for hanging out with us tonight and for all of the new follows and the new first-time visitors. I appreciate you. Thank you again to Cause, or to L2 for rating us. And let's see here. I did. Let's see here. Let's go. Dylan says, thank you for hanging out. All right. We are going to go ahead and raid out, but I just want to remind everybody we do 2 more D&D games that we stream here on the channel. Friday, Eberron, the post-apocalyptic game, and then the Strix 7 College of Chaos. All 3 games are kind of chaos. They're just different levels of chaos. But we are going to go ahead and actually raid out to that dude, Willie D. He is another D&D player. But everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night and join us later on this week as we continue our D&D games. But until next time, thank you so much for hanging out at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. Till next time.